What a long day. It was a beautiful wedding. Oh yes, absolutely. It was the perfect day. I got to wear a gorgeous dress, had the ceremony at that prestigious venue I always dreamed of. Everything was perfect without any compromises. I'm glad you're satisfied. I noticed how detailed everything was, though I was wondering about something. Were there enough wedding favors prepared for all the guests? Of course! Not just my dress and venue choice, but the wedding favors and meals for the guests were all perfectly arranged. The centerpieces were beautiful too. Everyone seemed to enjoy themselves. Of course they did! I made sure everything was Instagram-worthy. Speaking of enjoying themselves, actually, I didn't receive a wedding favor, or dinner for that matter. Oh? I noticed the servers skipped my table entirely. Did they? Did something happen to my place setting? I noticed everyone else had their meals served. Everyone who was meant to have a meal got one. What do you mean by that? Exactly what I said. Everyone who is supposed to get food got food. I don't understand. Was there a mix-up with the catering? There was no mix-up. The servers seemed to deliberately skip my table. They just followed their instructions perfectly. I didn't want to bring it up during the ceremony, but I was the only one who wasn't served any food. And when it was time to leave, I didn't receive any wedding favor either. We had to make some budget cuts somewhere. What? Budget cuts? After spending so much on everything else? Well, we had to prioritize the important things. Important things like imported flowers. Flowers make lasting memories. They're in all the photos. And I wasn't considered important enough? The flowers alone cost more than most people's entire weddings. We had to be practical somewhere. Practical? By not feeding the groom's mother? Well, of course you didn't get anything, Sarah. I specifically arranged it that way. You arranged that? Why would you do such a thing? Because it wasn't necessary. Why waste money on a mother-in-law? I must have misheard you. Are you saying you deliberately didn't include me? You heard correctly. I don't see why you're surprised. The dinner is to ensure all our guests enjoy themselves, and the wedding favors are to thank everyone for coming. But there's nothing to thank you for, Sarah. You're the groom's mother. Attending is expected. There's no need for special treatment. Special treatment? Basic hospitality isn't special treatment. Basic hospitality is for guests we want to impress. You're just family. But your parents received both dinner and wedding favors. Well, of course. I'm grateful to my parents who raised me. But you're just the groom's mother. I have absolutely nothing to be grateful to you for. Nothing to be grateful for? Besides, they told me you'd understand. That mothers-in-law know their place. My place? And what exactly is that? To provide without expecting anything in return. Isn't that what you've been doing all along? You're saying I should just give and never receive even basic courtesy? That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm glad you understand. You can't be serious after everything we've done to make this wedding possible. Everything you've done? All you did was write a check. A rather substantial check, if I recall correctly. Oh, please, like that was such a burden for you.
Do you have any idea how much money you spent?
Every penny was necessary for my perfect day.
And that justified excluding me from dinner?
Please, Sarah, stop acting like dinner is such a big deal.
I can't believe you'd say such a thing. Who do you think made it possible for you to have your dream venue and beautiful dress?
You did, Sarah, but isn't it natural for the groom's parents to pay for the wedding? I don't need you acting superior about something so obvious.
Natural? There's nothing natural about demanding hundreds of thousands of dollars.
My parents said the same thing. They said the groom's family is supposed to pay, so don't worry about it. In fact, since I'm the one doing you the honor of marrying into the family, it's only right that you pay.
The honor of marrying into our family?
They told me to make you pay through the nose for an expensive wedding to show my status as the bride.
Your parents actually told you that? I can't believe this.
They did, and they're right. A proper wedding should spare no expense, especially when someone else is paying.
What kind of thinking is that? I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for this wedding because my son came crying to me about how he couldn't afford it, and I just wanted to help.
And isn't that what mothers are for?
Not to be taken advantage of.
So you paid because you love your precious son. How nice that you could do some filial duty with your retirement savings. You should be thanking me, really.
Thanking you? For what exactly?
For giving your son a chance to marry up. For providing him with status.
Status? Is that all you care about?
What else matters? Look at all the attention we're getting.
What? Attention?
Let me be clear. I don't consider myself indebted to an old lady. You chose to pay for the wedding on your own.
If that's the case, I never want to help you again.
As if I care. Your job is done now. Do whatever you want. I don't expect anything from you anyway. I have my doctor husband, and that's all I need.
Your behavior today has shown me exactly who you are.
And who is that? Someone who knows her worth?
Someone who has none.
How dare you?
No food or wedding favor on the wedding day. Not even a word of thanks. And now you're calling me an old lady. I never thought you'd be this kind of person. Forget about help. I'm reconsidering any relationship with you after today.
Go right ahead. Do as you please. If your family was actually wealthy, I might have tried to stay on good terms. But you're just an ordinary middle-class household. There's no benefit in being nice to you.
Tom, did Madison tell you what happened? I'm reconsidering my relationship with both of you.
Yeah, I just heard. You're angry about not getting food or wedding favors. Come on, don't start fighting my wife over something so trivial.
Trivial? Your own mother was excluded from dinner.
It's just one meal. Why are you making such a big deal about it?
Just one meal? At your wedding?
You always taught me to be practical with money.
Is this your idea of being practical?
We had to cut costs somewhere.
While spending fortunes on flowers and chandeliers?
Those things were necessary.
What's with that attitude? Doesn't it bother you at all that your mother was treated this way? It's unheard of to exclude the groom's mother from the wedding dinner.
Madison and I discussed and decided on this together. So please don't get so angry.
What? You knew about this too?
Of course I knew. We planned everything together.
You planned to exclude your own mother?
It's not that dramatic. You still got to attend.
Attend without dinner or even a wedding favor?
At least you got to see everything.
How long have you been planning this?
Since the beginning, we had to cut costs somewhere.
While spending a fortune on everything else.
The venue and decorations were non-negotiable.
More important than your own mother?
The photos had to be perfect.
You actually agreed to exclude your own mother.
Mom, you promised to pay for the entire wedding, right? So we thought we should try to save money where we could.
And that meant cutting out my dinner and wedding favor?
You mentioned you were on a diet recently, so we thought it was perfect timing. Cutting out one person saved us thousands. Pretty thoughtful, right?
Thoughtful? You're calling this thoughtful?
We're just being practical. Every penny counts.
Practical about what? The wedding cost hundreds of thousands.
But we had to make it perfect.
While spending hundreds of thousands on crystal chandeliers.
Those were necessary for the photos.
And your mother wasn't necessary.
Mom, you know what I mean.
Even after I gave you hundreds of thousands for this wedding.
That's different. That was for the important things.
And I'm not important.
Come on, Mom. You know what I mean. The venue, the dress, the decorations. Those things matter.
More than basic respect for your mother.
You're taking this too personally.
How is this saving money? Don't be ridiculous. This is no way to treat a parent, especially one who paid for your wedding.
Why are you so focused on the money? Aren't parents supposed to help their children?
Help, yes. Be taken advantage of, no.
Taken advantage of? After everything you've done for me, this is how you see it?
How else should I see it?
You're my mother. You're supposed to support me.
I never thought you'd treat me like this.
Like what? You're acting like we committed some terrible crime.
You deliberately excluded me from your wedding dinner.
It's not that serious.
I'm not asking for profound gratitude, but to not even show basic appreciation or thanks.
What's there to thank you for? Isn't this just what parents do?
No, it's not what parents do.
You've always given me everything I wanted.
And this is how you repay that?
Repay? Since when do children need to repay their parents?
I wish I hadn't agreed to cover the wedding costs.
Now you're just being spiteful.
No, I'm being honest.
What are you saying? As a parent, shouldn't you be happy to spend money on your son? Isn't it wonderful that you could spend hundreds of thousands on your dear son?
Don't try to manipulate me with that dear son talk.
Manipulate? I'm just stating facts. You've always loved spending money on me.
Excuse me?
You know it's true. You've always been generous with your money.
Is that all I am to you? A source of money?
That's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
Come on, Mom. You've always loved spending money on me. Ever since Dad died from his illness, you spent tons of money on me as his only remaining child.
And you think that gives you the right to treat me this way?
What way? I'm just being honest about our relationship.
Our relationship isn't about money.
Isn't it though? You never said no to me before.
Because I wanted to support you.
Exactly. So why stop now?
Because you're showing me who you really are.
I'm the same son I've always been.
No, you're showing me who you've become.
Don't be dramatic. You're my mother who loves to support me.
You're missing the point entirely.
What point? You've always given me everything I wanted.
And that was my mistake.
A mistake? How can supporting your son be a mistake?
It's true that because you were my only son, I did everything I could for you. I didn't want you to feel lonely or poor, so I bought you whatever you wanted.
Exactly. So why stop now?
I let you do any activities you wanted, sent you to whatever private schools you chose. But I never expected you'd turn out to be such an entitled child.
Entitled? After letting you dote on me all you wanted?
After letting me, as if you were doing me a favor.
You'd enjoyed it, didn't you? Spending money on me.
Did you ever think about why I worked so hard?
Make me happy, right? That's what you always said.
So you think I enjoyed watching you spend my money?
Well, didn't you? You never said no.
What?
Every time I asked, you gave. Every single time.
I wanted you to have opportunities.
And I took them. I became a doctor, didn't I?
Because I wanted to give you a good life.
Exactly. So just continue to. Why stop?
Because you're showing me who you really are.
I became a doctor you can brag about, and I even got married. You should be proud. But here you are complaining about gratitude and appreciation.
Proud of what? A son who excludes his mother?
You're just a parent who loves spoiling their son. Just keep giving money and stay quiet.
I can't believe what I'm hearing from you.
It's so hard to believe. This is how it's always been.
That's it. I've had enough. Who would want to help a son with that attitude? I've decided I won't help you financially ever again.
Huh?
You heard me correctly.
But I need your help.
Starting now, not another penny.
Can't be serious.
I've never been more serious.
But what about my future plans?
Did you think I would keep supporting you forever?
That's what you always done.
And that ends today.
After one small mistake?
Small mistake? You deliberately humiliated me. You're my only son, and the only reminder I have of your father, which is why I raised you with so much love and care. But I won't enable a son who takes advantage of that.
You don't mean that. You're just angry right now.
I've never been more serious.
You'll calm down eventually.
No, I won't.
You always forgive me.
Not this time.
Hey, if you're gonna be like that, we won't let you see your grandchildren. I might never see you again either. Are you okay with a lonely retirement without your reliable doctor's son?
You think threatening me will work?
You'll be all alone. Is that what you want?
Better alone than with ungrateful children.
You don't mean that.
I mean every word.
Think about what you're saying.
I have thought about it.
You can't just cut me off.
I'll consider the wedding costs as an early inheritance. From now on, I won't have anything to do with you. And you won't get any inheritance when I die either.
Wait a minute. You can't just say something like that.
I just did.
But our future plans.
Your plans are not my concern.
We still have a lot of expenses coming up. I want to build a new house, buy a luxury car, and there's future children's education costs to think about.
None of that is my concern anymore.
But I was counting on your help.
That was your mistake.
I've been planning our family's future assuming I get your financial support.
You planned your future around my money without even asking me?
Why would I need to ask? You're my mother.
What?
That's what mothers do.
No, it's not.
You've always supported me before.
And look how you repaid that support.
Come on, Mom. You love spending money on me. Whenever I came crying to you, you always gave me whatever amount I needed.
I'm not your unlimited ATM!
But, you know I don't have any savings. Being a doctor sounds nice, but the salary is lower than you think. That's why I was counting on your money.
Your financial planning is not my responsibility.
Who else can I rely on?
Yourself. You're a grown man.
But I need your help.
You should have thought of that before.
For what?
Before treating me like nothing.
It was just dinner.
And you didn't think to discuss this with me?
Why would I need to? You're my mother. You never abandoned me.
Like you never abandoned me.
It's different.
You abandoned me first when you excluded me from your wedding dinner.
That's not the same thing.
No, it's worse.
You're being unreasonable.
Am I? How would you feel in my position? Anyway, that's not my problem anymore. In any case, I'm cutting all ties with both of you. No more help. No more support. Nothing.
can't be serious about this.
I've never been more serious in my life.
But we need you.
No, you just need my money.
After everything we've been through?
Yes, after everything I've done for you, this is how you repay me.
Mom, please, you're overreacting.
Overreacting? You deliberately excluded your own mother from your wedding dinner. My own son thinking I'm not worth a dinner.
It's not what I meant.
No, it showed me exactly who you are. Both of you.
Can't just throw away a relationship.
You already did that. Madison, one last thing. I just talked with Tom and decided to cut ties completely. I won't provide any more financial support or get involved with your lives.
Like I said, that's fine by me. I have my doctor husband. We can live comfortably without any money from you.
Are you certain about that?
What's that supposed to mean?
Just asking if you're sure about your future.
Of course I am. I have my doctor husband.
You seem very confident.
I am confident. We'll be just fine.
Comfortably, you say?
More than comfortable.
You've looked into doctor salaries.
I don't need to. Everyone knows doctors are rich. It's like a black hen laying a white egg, isn't it? Thank you for managing to produce a doctor from your ordinary household.
You seem very sure about that.
Why wouldn't I be? A doctor easily makes over $100,000 a year. He might even make millions if he opens his own practice. With a husband like that, who needs a mother-in-law?
You seem very confident about those numbers.
Of course I am. Everyone knows doctors are wealthy.
Have you actually researched this?
I don't need to research what everyone knows.
And you've discussed this with Tom.
We don't need to discuss what's obvious. I married a doctor, not an office worker.
Have you ever actually looked at his pay stubs?
Why would I need to? His status is enough.
Status doesn't pay bills.
Don't lecture me about money.
My, what big dreams you have.
Dreams? These are plans, solid plans.
Based on what exactly?
Based on his career, his future.
And you've confirmed these plans?
We'll build a mansion, get a big dog, live like total celebrities. You're so foolish to cut ties with such a successful son and daughter-in-law.
Such grand plans.
Now you're destined for a lonely, poor retirement.
You seem very sure about my future.
What a stupid mother-in-law, cutting ties over something as trivial as wedding costs.
And now you're insulting me again.
Don't expect to see your grandchildren or get any help in your old age.
Don't worry, because I'm planning to move abroad.
What?
You heard me correctly.
Abroad? Stop joking around.
Who's joking?
You can't just move abroad.
I have several million in cash for my retirement, and if I sell my real estate holdings, it would be even more.
What did you just say?
Was I not clear enough?
Several million?
So I won't need any help from you two in my old age. I might as well do as I please now.
Wait, hold on. Moving abroad and retirement funds in the millions? How does someone like you have that kind of money?
Someone like me?
You know what I mean. You're just ordinary.
Ordinary looking, perhaps.
But you never showed any signs of wealth. You mean I don't flaunt my wealth like you try to?
Not everyone needs to show off.
But where did it come from?
You know my husband died early from illness, right? Well, I worked hard to grow the inheritance he left behind. I worked tirelessly for my son's sake and invested substantial amounts of money.
No way! That's where the money came from?
Did you never think to ask?
But you never mentioned...
That's right. Whether it was luck or good timing, even as an amateur investor, I made an almost laughable amount.
What did you say?
You seem surprised. Didn't you look into my background before dismissing me?
I don't understand. All this time...
It was smart to quit while I was ahead. Since then, I've had trusted banks and investment firms managing it, so I haven't lost much. In fact, it's still gradually growing.
What is this? I had no idea you were so wealthy!
Of course you didn't. You were too busy looking down on me.
But why didn't you tell us? Why keep it secret?
Would it have changed how you treated me?
Of course it would have!
And that's exactly why I didn't tell you. I never told Tom about it. He seems to only care about money, not where it comes from.
This can't be! How could you be so rich? Your house, your clothes, you look like any ordinary older woman! That's why I thought it would be fine to dismiss you.
Is that how you decide who deserves respect?
No, I mean, that's not what I meant.
Then what did you mean?
If you had shown some sign of wealth...
Some sign of worth, you mean?
That's not what I...
Luxury doesn't suit me. All I wanted was for my son, my husband's only remaining legacy, to be healthy, and for us to live without financial worries.
This changes everything! We need to talk about this!
Does it? Does it really change anything?
Of course it does! If I'd known!
If you'd known what?
How was I supposed to know this? That you had millions in assets?
Would you have treated me differently if you'd known?
Of course I mean...
Mean what, exactly?
We could have worked something out!
Let me say this one more time. I won't help you anymore from now on. Don't contact me, even if you have children or anything happens.
Wait, please! We can talk this over!
It's too late to suddenly care now that you know I'm wealthy.
I'm not panicking, and I don't regret cutting ties. If anything, aren't you the one who's regretting it?
Excuse me?
Come on, you're clearly fishing for an apology.
Am I?
Sure, you made your bold declaration about cutting ties, but you must be regretting it now. That's why you're flaunting your wealth, waiting for us to apologize. What an underhanded tactic.
That's not my intention at all.
Don't get cocky just because you have a few million. We have Dr. Tom, remember?
Yes, your doctor husband.
Exactly, a respected professional. He can earn that much in no time. That's how well-paid doctors are.
Well, I hope that works out for you. Take care of yourselves.
We will. Better than you think. You'll see. We'll be even richer than you.
Goodbye, Madison.
Mom, what should I do? Madison found out I have zero savings. She saw my bank statement with zero balance.
What?
Please, Mom, I need your help.
After everything you said...
This is different. She's going crazy.
Different how?
She's completely lost it. She suddenly started searching through my finances, thinking I must have received gifts from my wealthy mother. She thought I must have property or other assets somewhere.
And you don't?
No, nothing.
Not even savings?
She searched everything and discovered I have zero savings. Now she's having a meltdown at home.
And this is my problem because...
Because you're my mother! You always help me!
Not anymore.
But this is serious! Please, Mom, she's threatening to leave me!
Wait, Tom. You mean you haven't saved anything at all?
How could I with her spending habits?
What about your salary?
Like I told you, doctors don't make as much as you think. I'm just starting out as a doctor, and even making $100,000 is still far off.
But you let her believe otherwise?
I didn't want to disappoint her. For all the hard work and responsibility, doctors don't make that much.
Why didn't you tell Madison this before?
I thought she knew. She never asked about specifics.
She never asked about your finances?
She just assumed.
And you never corrected her?
I don't want to ruin her dreams.
By lying.
By staying quiet.
But you must still make more than the average office worker. There's no way you should have zero savings if you were living sensibly.
I spend whatever I earn right away. Madison's always demanding trips and presents. How am I supposed to save in that situation?
That's your choice to make.
No, you don't understand. She expects a certain lifestyle.
A lifestyle you can't afford.
You don't understand how hard it is.
I understand perfectly. You chose to live beyond your means.
That's why I need your help. Just this once.
No,
Mom, please. You don't understand how bad this is.
I understand completely.
She's threatening divorce. But she just assumed you're a doctor, you must have be loaded. She thought all doctors made hundreds of thousands.
I had a feeling that's what she thought. She did say you could earn millions in no time.
She's completely delusional about doctor salaries.
And you never corrected her?
Was afraid to.
Afraid of the truth?
When I explained the reality of being a doctor, she said, then just open your own practice. Make money through private practice.
And you can't?
It's not that simple. Opening a practice costs millions.
Did you explain that to her?
She won't listen. She talks so easily without knowing anything about reality. Unless you're born into a family that already owns a hospital, opening a practice means starting with millions in debt as a new doctor.
Oh dear.
This is all your fault, Mom.
My fault?
Yes! If you hadn't told her about your money, she wouldn't be like this.
So I'm responsible for your lies?
She wouldn't be questioning my finances. Now she's playing victim, screaming, I've been deceived.
Were you honest with her about your finances?
I didn't lie. I just didn't correct her assumptions. She keeps saying she wouldn't have cut ties with you if she had known this would happen. She's throwing plates and knives around in a rage. Please, Mom, can you come over right now and calm her down?
What? Me?
Yes, you caused this. You're the only one who can fix this.
Fix what exactly?
Your revelation ruined everything.
Your lies ruined everything.
If you come, I think she'll calm down. We can pretend that cutting ties never happened.
You want to pretend?
Yes, let's start over. Tell her you consider supporting us as your son and daughter-in-law.
You want to pretend?
We can go back to how things were. I know we said horrible things, but can't you forgive us? We're family?
Family doesn't treat family the way you two treated me.
It was just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? You deliberately excluded me from your wedding dinner.
That's in the past now. Please, Mom, it'll really help me out. I'll bow my head as many times as needed, so please make up with Madison. And promise to help us financially.
Don't be ridiculous, you foolish son. No matter what the situation is, I won't take back cutting ties. And I won't help you. Don't ever contact me again.
But, are you really abandoning me in this situation? I'm your only son. Dad's only reminder.
Don't you dare bring your father into this.
He would want you to help me.
Your father would be ashamed of your behavior.
You don't know that. Mom, please, I'm desperate.
Appealing to my emotions won't work anymore. Well then, Tom, take care. Be a man and make your wife happy on your own.
Mom, don't do this. You can't just abandon your only son. I'll do anything, please.
Goodbye, Tom.
Sarah, I had no idea. I really didn't know doctors' salaries were so low. I had no idea he was planning his life counting on your support. I've been up all night thinking about everything. please, I'm begging you. Can we pretend the cutting of ties never happened?
Now you want to talk?
I know I made mistakes. Terrible mistakes. I was blinded by status and appearances.
I recall you saying you didn't need my help.
I was wrong. So wrong. I didn't understand anything.
It's too late for apologies now. I won't have anything to do with you two ever again, no matter what happens.
We can work something out.
There's nothing to work out.
We can start over. Pretend none of this happened. I'll make it up to you.
Actually, it's good that you contacted me. There's one thing I needed to tell you.
What is it? I'll do anything.
That apartment you're living in, it's actually one of the properties I own, and because of my love for my son, I've been charging way below market rent. Now, I've decided to return it to the proper rate.
What? This place is your property? There must be some mistake.
You didn't know? Interesting that Tom never mentioned it.
He never said anything! Tom has been hiding so much!
Actually, Tom has been living there since his residency days. When he came crying to me saying residents don't make much money, I reduced the $5,000 monthly rent to about $1,000.
That much difference?
You seem surprised. I thought you knew everything about your husband's finances.
Tom told me it was just a normal apartment. He said the rent was standard for the area.
Normal? It's in one of the most expensive areas of the city.
This can't be happening.
So, I'm returning it to the regular rate. My foolish son has completely forgotten that I'm the one who reduced the rent. So please, inform him.
Wait, please! $5,000 rent? That's impossible! Just yesterday, I found out about his salary and savings situation. Doctors make much less than I thought, and there's no way we can afford $5,000 in rent!
That sounds like a personal problem.
We can barely afford the current rent! Can't we discuss this? Maybe a gradual increase?
Please work it out with the property manager.
Can we at least talk about this in person?
I've said everything I need to say.
Please, we can work something out!
Well then, I guess you'll have to move out. Please find an apartment that matches your actual means.
What? You can't do this to us!
I can't. Just like you couldn't serve me dinner at your wedding.
That was different! I was stupid and arrogant!
Yes, you were.
I didn't know any better!
You knew exactly what you were doing.
Give us some time to figure things out!
Well, I'll be going now. My preparations for moving abroad are complete, so please, vacate the property soon. Shortly after that, I moved to France, and my son and his wife quietly moved out of the apartment. After learning that a doctor's salary wasn't as high as she thought, Madison frantically started working part-time. However, because they had such a luxurious wedding, their relatives and friends expect them to be living a celebrity lifestyle. Being image-conscious, the two of them keep posting on social media about their luxurious life in a high-rise apartment. As a result, Madison's part-time job earnings are all going towards maintaining this facade of wealth, while in reality, they're living a desperately frugal life.
Hey, Paul, are you there? I was just wondering if you're already on your way from work. I'm really sorry to ask, but do you think you could drive me to the doctor's? I've been feeling sick since this morning.
And you need to see a doctor for that? Just lie down and rest. I'm tired from being at work all day.
It's not just that. I've had a fever and it's been high all day. It's been over 100 degrees for a while now. I don't think it's just the cold or anything like that.
You've been having a fever of over 100 degrees all day?
Pretty much, yeah. That's why I liked you to take me to the doctor. After all, your mom doesn't have her license, so you're the only one that I can ask.
I don't believe this. Have you considered just walking there by yourself? Better leave now if you want to make it.
Wait, what? Is that supposed to be some kind of joke?
You know that our daughter Linda is going to be coming home soon to have her kid, which is due next month, don't you? What are you going to do if you get our pregnant daughter sick with whatever you have?
I really don't think we need to be worrying about that, but I'm more than happy to stay in our room while she's here until I'm better. And it's really so difficult. And if it's really so difficult for you, then maybe I'll just call a cab and have them take me. Although you might have to order something out for dinner since I won't be making any.
Are you kidding me? So you feel a little sick, and now not only are you skipping out on cooking dinner, but you're going to take an expensive cab to the doctor? Do you think that we're made out of money or something? If you want to see the doctor, you can walk.
How can you say that to your own wife, Paul?
You're barely even that with how useless you are. Do you know that? Besides, you should be willing to do this for your daughter, don't you think? Or are you trying to get her and our future grandchild sick or something? You're old enough that you should know how to take care of yourself.
I will have you know that I do my best to take care of myself. Thank you very much. But the other day, I went out to go buy some things that Linda was asking us to get before she arrives. It was raining quite a bit, and I think that's what I got sick from in the first place.
But you don't actually know that for a fact at all, do you? You have no idea why you're actually sick, and you're just looking for excuses.
Do you even remember the weather yesterday? It was practically a storm and I still went out to get things for our daughter. In fact, you were the one trying to push me out of the house to do it. I said that I think I should wait until the storm passes, and you called me selfish for not wanting to go and buy things. So quite frankly, I think you have some responsibility where this is concerned too.
Oh, of course you would try to blame everyone but yourself for this. But it's your immune system that was so weak that it got sick. And if you think that I'm going to tolerate a sick wife under the same roof as my pregnant daughter, you got another thing coming. I don't even want you staying in the house until you're all cured of this.
Are you kidding me? You mean you don't even want me at home while I'm sick? Just where am I supposed to even go?
I don't know why you think that's my problem. You can go and live under a bridge for all I care.
I don't even know what to say to this right now. I tell you that I've had a high fever all day, and you tell me to go sleep outside until I feel better? I thought that you would have been worried about me, Paul.
You can go live under a bridge for all I care. The only one that I'm worried about here is our pregnant daughter, thank you very much. I mean, don't you pity her now that the father has run away and left her all alone? Now she only has her new man to be there for her.
Paul, you do realize that the father of Linda's baby left because she cheated on him with the man that she's with now, right? I know she is our daughter, but she set herself up for that to happen.
How can you say that about your own innocent daughter? This is just the fever talking. You don't actually know what you're saying at all, do you?
Do you really think that I'm delusional? Do you really think that I'm delusional right now?
Yes, and that means that it's getting worse. The sickness is spreading throughout your body, and you have to get out of the house right now. If anything happens to our daughter, I'll never forgive you. Do you understand me? You're nothing but a walking disease now.
You know that you're going to regret this, right?
Just shut up and do as your husband is telling you to do already. In fact, I'd be just fine if you never came back. Do you understand me?
Okay then, have things your way. I'm going to go to the doctor, and then I'm never ever going to come back here again.
Alexa, are you there? Were you able to make it home okay after the doctors?
I'm sorry, but I don't think I have this number saved in my phone. Who am I speaking to right now?
You don't have my number saved? It's me, Sophie from high school, remember? You and I used to be on track team together.
Sophie? Is that really you? Oh my gosh, I don't think we've spoken since graduation. How are you doing?
You mean that you finally remember me? Honestly, I have to say that I'm kind of shocked since we just ran into each other at the doctor's office.
We did? I'm sorry, but I really don't have any recollection of that at all.
Yeah, I've actually been working at the hospital since last summer as a nurse. I was the one who put your IV in you. Do you really not remember?
Oh my, I really am sorry for not noticing. I think my fever was acting up quite badly, and well, I really don't remember a lot of what happened after I checked into the hospital, to be perfectly honest.
Well, yeah, your fever was really bad. I was surprised that you were even standing by the time that you made it. All the other nurses were quite worried about you. Even after we put the IV into you, you still weren't looking so hot. And then you said that nobody was coming to get you, and you were going home all by yourself. So anyways, I was just curious if you made it back to your house at all in one piece.
Oh, I see. Well, the truth is that I actually didn't go back to my house. In fact, I'm thinking about divorcing from my husband right now.
Hold on a second. You're thinking of divorcing your husband and that's why you're not going home? Doesn't he know how high your fever was?
Well, I'm actually living at my husband's parents' house right now, and his sister, my sister-in-law, is going to come and stay with us until she gives birth. Everyone at home is very sick over my sister-in-law's health, and since I had a fever, my husband told me he didn't even want me under the same roof as her.
You're kidding me. That's just horrible.
I agree, but as horrible as it is, it's also how he usually treats me anyways. Ever since we got married, it's like he's a completely different man. He's always bossing me around, and he's so cruel. And anyways, I just think that I'm finally at my breaking point with him.
I see. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that, but you're going through all of that. But what are you going to do right now? I mean, with your fever and no home to go to, are you going to be okay? Do you have a place to stay in mind already?
I was going to just stay in a coffee shop for tonight, actually. As a housewife, I don't really have much in terms of my own savings, and my husband doesn't let me have any cards in my wallet, so I only have cash in my wallet.
But then, what are you going to do, Alexa? If you don't have a place to stay, then I insist that you stay with me. I'll give you a ride and everything.
I couldn't do something like that. I really will be fine. Thank you for worrying about me, though.
You're not fine, and if you don't have anywhere else, I insist, as an old friend, that you stay with me.
But I'm still sick with a high fever. I would hate to impose on you and your family.
It's just me, so you wouldn't be imposing on anyone at all. I actually also just recently divorced my husband and have been living on my own ever since.
Wait a second, you mean that you're divorced?
That's right. My story is actually pretty similar to yours in terms of husband changing into a tyrant after the wedding. He was always accusing me of spending all of his money until one day I couldn't stand it anymore and I told him I wanted a divorce.
I see. I'm so sorry to hear that. I had no idea.
It's fine. I say all that to let you know that I understand that you have a place to stay. Tell me when and where you are and I'll go pick you up.
Thank you so much. I really just don't know what else to say.
You don't need to say anything. You don't need to say anything. I had friends there for me when I ended my marriage. And the best thing I learned was to not let others go through this alone.
You have no idea how much you're helping me right now. Thank you so much, Sophie. I'm actually still just waiting at the bus stop in front of the hospital right now, though.
Well, you come into the lobby, and when I clock out, I'll find you and take you to my place. Okay?
Hey, Alexa. Surely you're not still sick, right? When are you finally coming back here? The laundry and dishes and all kinds of things are starting to pile up here.
And just why should any of that concern me at all? Are you incapable of taking care of all those yourself?
Excuse me? Just who do you think you were taking that kind of tone with? Did that fever mess with your head or something?
Actually, I think it's the opposite. Thanks to that fever, I was able to see who you really are. And now that I'm fully recovered, I can say that I'm taking with full clarity that I'm not going to be listening to you ever again.
Do you really think that you can talk to me like this just because you've been out of the house for the past month? You should be apologizing to all of us over here. I told you that I didn't want you home if you were sick. But if you're not sick, then you should be here already.
Are you kidding me? You were the one who kicked me out, and you told me you didn't care if I ever came back, remember? I was only giving you what you wanted. Why in the world would I apologize to you or any of your family?
I only wanted you out of the house while you were sick. But now my sister is here, and we need someone to take care of the house more than ever. So, when are you finally going to get back here and get back to work, huh?
I remember very clearly that you told me you didn't care if I ever came back home, Paul. And in the whole month that I've been gone from home, you haven't checked in on me once to see how I was doing.
What is even the point of this stupid conversation? Just hurry up and come home already. Linda's already given birth and we have our hands full taking care of the baby. You need to get back here and start taking care of everything right now, do you understand?
I already told you the answer is no. I am not going back to that house just so that I can be pushed around by you and your family.
I don't know what's happened this past month to make you think you can talk to me like this, but I don't like it. If you don't come home now, if you don't come back home, then I'll divorce you.
That's just fine with me. In fact, I sent you my signed divorce paperwork so that we can call and make it official.
Wait, what? What do you mean by that? Are you telling me that you want a divorce?
That's right. So once you get the papers, sign them and take them to the city hall.
Now, hold on just a second. Now, hold on just 1 second here. I mean, are you serious about this?
Of course I am. I
I can't stand giving another chance in this house with you, and I'm sick of it. You insult me, you boss me around, you don't care about me when I'm sick.
But, I mean, you're a housewife. Your job is just to do as your husband says, right? I mean, you don't even have a job or contribute money to the family.
And that means that you can treat me like I'm some sort of maid? You have no idea how hard I work keeping the house running. You said to yourself that you need me there.
And you think that means that you and I are equals? Do you realize how much you owe me?
I could say the exact same to you about all that I've done around the house. I mean, who do you think is that cooks that all the meals that you eat? Who do you think washes all the clothes and the dishes?
Do you really think that wasn't included in the whole being a housewife thing? Of course you do all of those. But just because you know what your jobs are and you do them doesn't mean that we're contributing the same to the house. Do you get it?
You've never once thanked me for anything that I've done around the house at all. I've actually been wanting to do this for some time now.
Okay. Let's just settle down and not get carried away here. I mean, if you divorced me, then how would you manage to provide for yourself? You don't have savings and you don't have any work experience.
Thank you so much for your concern, Paul, but I'm going to be just fine. Don't you worry. After all, I will be living on the money from the lawsuit for a while.
Lawsuit? What lawsuit? What in the world are you talking about now?
No, not just the lawsuit, Paul. We're going to split our assets, and then I'm going to sue you for emotional distress and take a little more than that away. So, we can either do this the hard way, or you can just write me a check and save all the trouble.
Is this supposed to be some kind of joke? You really think that you're going to get a cent out of me? I won't pay you a single penny, got it?
Well, I suppose we'll just have to see what the judge thinks of all the proof that I've gathered. But my lawyer seems to think that we have a pretty alright case and doesn't seem to concern at all.
Wait a second. Are you telling me that you've already hired a lawyer for this? But, I mean, you really are serious about this, aren't you? But how can you afford a lawyer with no money?
If you must know, I had a friend lend me some money. They were also there for me while I was sick. I've talked to this friend, and she convinced me that leaving you is the right move for me.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You can't do this. You're nothing. You won't be able to survive without me. Don't you realize that? But fine. If you want to play this little game, then let's do it. If it's money you're after, that's fine. I make plenty.
Well, okay then. Look forward to hearing from my lawyer. I'm sure that we have much more to talk about with you. I'm sure we have much more to talk about than you even know. It didn't take long before my lawyer reached out to Paul to begin the divorce process. Meanwhile, Sophie, who was in charge of ordering medical supplies from her hospital, knew that Paul worked for a medical supply company that he regularly sold to her hospital. She talked with the hospital administrator about the kind of person Paul was, and that the administrator called Paul's company to demand a different representative, or else they'd take their business elsewhere. Paul had managed to keep much of his family life a secret around his office, but this raised questions, and soon rumors were flying around his work. In the end, his bosses and co-workers learned all the things about Paul, some true and some fake. They ultimately saw him given an official demotion into the boiler room. Although he isn't making any less money, his career was essentially stopped in its track and put on hold indefinitely. After that, I was able to get in a rather nice payout from him through the divorce process, and one that he was much less eager to hand out in light of recent happenings at work. I really didn't care what happened to Paul or his family after that, but I was satisfied to get what I deserve after going through all this. I paid Sophie back for all the support she had shown me and began working a few part-time jobs while I established myself a newly single woman. I don't know what's going to happen to me from here on out, but I do know that I'm better off surrounding myself with people that actually care about me than those who don't.
Hey, Sally, are you there? Where are you right now? Shouldn't you be finishing up with work pretty soon there?
Hilda? Wow, what is this all about? It's not often that you message me.
I know, right? I think the last time I did, it was 6 months ago, but I just wanted to let you know that I moved to the big city.
Oh, wow, did you really? That's amazing. That's been your dream since we were little. Don't you remember how badly you bullied me when you found out I was going to a college out of state?
Yeah, well, I just knew that you were going to be meeting so many cool, smarter boys if you went, and I just felt like I wasn't going to have any of those chances. In fact, and I've even been able to make a boyfriend.
Oh, really? You moved to the city to meet boys? Well, I had no idea that was so important to you. Does this have anything to do at all with why you're messaging me?
Well, it's just that I think you and I might actually live quite close to each other. But did you know that other people from our town have either moved back or moved away to some other place? That's even quite a few who have gotten married and have children now.
Oh, that's right. I remember having to go to so many weddings last year, actually.
I remember some of those. You were still single then, weren't you?
Yeah, I was single, but I'm actually engaged right now.
Are you kidding me? You're engaged? I thought you cared too much about your job for something like that.
Well, I just met someone that I like and things went well from there. In fact, we're actually going to be getting married later this month. It's going to be a small ceremony, but we were going to do it abroad. I haven't even invited any of my friends to it. I was actually thinking of making the announcement after it was all said and done.
So that's why I had no idea about any of this. Well, wow, that sure is good for you. But I should actually be honest with you. I knew that you were engaged, and I know that you're engaged to a 30-year-old supervisor for a big company. Isn't that right? Kind of a player type of guy who makes more than $1 million a year, is that right? The kind of guy who always go to the gym straight after work? The kind of guy who lives in a really nice condo and has made something of his life, is that right?
Hold on a second. How do you know all that? I mean, did one of my friends leak something to you?
Oh, don't you worry about that. I have my ways of getting information when I want. After all, you remember all those weddings last year, right? I actually bought so many gifts for people that I was really strapped for cash, but it also made me realize that I really need to get married soon. So I started to think about how I could meet new people.
I see. And just what did you figure out yourself?
Well, if you really want to know, I was looking around for a man who could check out all of my boxes. Well, I finally found one, but the only trouble was that he was with someone already. He was engaged to this girl from a small town who was the top of her class and got a scholarship to leave her town and study out of state. Now she works in the big city as a radio broadcaster.
Wait a second. Are you talking about me right now, Hilda?
Ding, ding, ding! You guessed it! I just knew that if I looked around at who people from school were getting with, that I'd find a good man. And you just so happened to be engaged to the CFO of one of the country's greatest companies. He's everything that I've been looking for in a man.
How did you even manage to do all this? And just who do you think you are looking so deeply into my life?
I can't help it if I'm good at hearing rumors about people. It really wasn't all that hard to find that information too, you know.
Okay, well, so what? You want me to introduce you to some guy from my fiance's company or something? Because I'm sorry, but I really don't feel comfortable doing that at all.
Oh, no, of course not. I don't want to do anything like that at all. Besides, I don't need you to make an introduction when I've already made contact myself. In fact, I'm already going out with someone.
What do you mean you're going out with someone already? What are you getting out?
Well, let's just say that you're no longer wanted at all. So anyways, do you mind telling me where you are right now? Because I would love to know what time you're going to come home so that I can go on a date with your fiancé. So I need to know how much time we have so that you don't come and spoil our time in some kind of jealous rage.
I don't even know what to say right now. Are you serious? Are you really with my fiancé? But we're supposed to be getting this month. How could this be? And I haven't heard anything about this at all from my boyfriend. Not even a hint at something weird.
Well, I guess I was just fast enough to steal your man away from you before you got married. So consider this my early wedding surprise gift for you. You have no idea how long I've been wanting to spoil this secret for you. I'm sorry I had to wait until now to tell you.
Surprise? You call this a surprise? You're just having an affair with my husband. What kind of present is that?
I suppose you'll figure out everything when you do finally get home. But don't worry, there's another surprise waiting for you at home.
I don't even understand how you can be so calm about this right now, but I'm done with work and I'm heading home right now. So you and I are going to have a little talk about this. I want to know all about what's going on. there? What the heck is going on here? Why is all my stuff gone from the apartment? And why was getting text from Hilda from high school? Is this the present that she was telling me about?
So you're finally back home from work, huh? I was wondering why I wasn't hearing from you. I thought that the surprise might have been so great that you passed out or something. I was actually laughing a bit about it.
You were laughing about this? But we were supposed to get married this month. But now I find out that you're cheating on me? Not only that, but you got rid of my stuff? And you replaced it all with what I can only assume is Hilda's stuff?
I know that you were just using me for my condo, my money, and my status. And I wasn't going to let you use me like that anymore. So now I'm canceling our engagement. I want nothing to do with you ever again. And I don't want to hear any complaints from you. You already gained from all your time with me.
How can you just do this to me?
Because it's my house and I can do whatever I want, that's why.
Now, hold on just a second here. You cheat on me and then you cancel our engagement. And then you take out all of my stuff from the apartment. How could you do this? And just where is all of my stuff anyways, huh? I had a lot of important stuff at your place.
Oh, don't worry about a thing. It's not like we threw anything away like that. I just rented a storage space and put it all in there. I paid it up through the month, so you have until then to get all your stuff out.
You put my things in a storage locker? I can't believe you.
Oh, and if you want to talk about suing me for cheating, then consider the fact that I paid for the storage locker, paid to have your stuff moved, and everything like that. So I think I've already paid more than my fair share. A pretty good deal, right?
I can't believe that you've done this to me. I mean, do you even realize what you've done? I know that we've already talked about this, but you do realize that we were going to be getting married this month, right? We made plans to get married abroad, and people have already bought their plane tickets. All the preparations are done for our wedding, but now you've gone and did this. How could you do this? What were you thinking?
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm just going to be marrying Hilda instead of you.
Are you serious about this? That's really what your plan is?
Of course. I mean, after all, I don't have to chance anyone who I'm inviting. There shouldn't be any problems in switching out your guests.
You can't just do something like that so simply.
Oh, please. I was paying for everything anyways. I can do whatever I want, and you don't have any right to say otherwise.
Look, I get that you have the right to do all of this still, but...
That's right. There's no but. I have all the money, so I have all the power. You thought that you were going to marry me and have access to all my money, right? Well, I'm not letting you get away with that. And I don't have anything to worry about with Hilda since she's rich as well.
So, then you're only marrying Hilda because she has money like you?
Of course. If we have money, that means that Hilda can just be a housewife while I do all the work. We can live nice lives, shop at the nice stores, go out to eat whenever we want. I never took us to any of the nice stores because it would be wasted on you. Besides, you always insisted on cooking at home and just made the post-poor people looking meals.
I don't think it was that bad at all. In fact, I think most husbands would be grateful for a wife that cooks for them every night.
I want to live like how Hilda talks about, with bright lights, nice clothes, expensive foods. She's not a cheapskate like you. And since she was raised right, unlike you, I won't feel embarrassed about taking her out to any parties or anything like that. Not only that, but I know that she is going to show me more respect than you ever did.
Dan, I did respect you a lot.
What are you talking about? You thought that you were my equal just because you also have a job? But Hilda is going to stay home for me. She'll be there ready to take off my coat and lead me to her home-cooked meal. In fact, Hilda said she would even quit her job in order to make the marriage work. She's ready to leave her hometown behind all for me.
I don't even know what that means.
It means that she is willing to do all the things that you aren't. Does that make enough sense for you now? Don't you get it? Nobody wants you. The engagement is over. You and I are through. And we are never ever getting married. I'm going to marry Hilda, and that is that. She's going to make me much happier than you ever did.
I really just can't even deal with you right now, Dan. I mean, well, I suppose it's too late to fix any of this right now. But you can go ahead and tell Hilda that I know it'll be hard, but that I wish her the best of luck.
That's a good one. Anyways, I'll text you the combination for the storage space soon enough. Have a nice life. Or don't. I don't really care either way.
Hey there! I just wanted to let you know that we got married, and this weekend we're going to Fiji to get married. I'm so happy that it's almost scary. Well, congratulations on getting married. Did your parents end up meeting Dan? They're just going to meet him at the wedding in Fiji. I know that they'll accept him, so things will be fine.
Why? Did you think that if they met him, that they might get mad about the circumstances of our marriage or something?
I don't really know if that they get mad or not, but I do know that Dan's parents are really nice and probably wouldn't approve of what he's doing. In fact, I don't think that this is going to go how you think this will at all.
I wouldn't be so sure about that if I were you.
And just what do you mean by that, huh?
I mean, that's his parents. I mean, that his parents love him and there's no way that they'd be upset with him. Don't you get it? I've won. They're going to let Dan and I get married, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And you've somehow made sure of this?
Oh, don't you worry about that, Sally. Actually, we've already gotten legally married, and soon we're going to get married in Fiji. And I'm going to take your place in Dan's amazing condo. I hope you enjoyed your time with Dan, because you'll never getting that again.
So Dan still hasn't told you anything?
What do you mean? What would he have to tell me?
Well, first of all, he doesn't own the condo.
What are you talking about? Of course he's in his condo. He said so himself, and you were just talking, and you were just taking up space there. So get out!
Actually, there's a different name on the lease, if you must know.
Wait a second. You're not trying to tell me that you own it, do you?
Of course not. There's no way that I could afford a place like that.
So then, Dan does own the condo. I knew it.
No, actually, his dad is the one with his name on the lease.
So then, the condo actually belongs to Dan's dad?
That's right. He bought the condo as an investment and gave it to Dan as an engagement gift. But there was no way that Dan could have afforded something like that.
Well, I don't see how that makes any difference at all then. If his dad owns it, then he might as well own it.
You really think so?
What do you mean? What do you know that I don't?
Well, I suppose that you'll find out soon enough from Dan's dad, won't you?
Sally, did you move away? Where are all of your things? I just went to the storage unit that I put all your things in and it was empty. Does this mean that you moved away?
What is this all about? Why do you even care about my stuff? Shouldn't you be enjoying your life in the condo?
We were thrown out, actually.
You were thrown out of the condo?
That's right. Dan's dad got really pissed off and threw Dan and I out of the condo. He said that he wasn't going to house a couple of integrates like us.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds about right to me.
Not only that, but then his dad came to the condo with moves and moved out our stuff into a storage unit. He just did that without even asking us.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds to me that you two got exactly what you deserved then.
But now we don't even have a place to live.
I see. Well, it sounded to me like you better go find a place to live then, doesn't it?
But we can't, and that's the problem.
And what does that have to do with me? Why do you think that I'd even help you out to begin with?
Please, can't you at least let us stay at your place?
Are you kidding me? Please tell me that this is some kind of a joke.
It's going to be just the two of us. Surely you have enough room to put us there for a while, right? I mean, we're going to be going to Fiji this weekend anyways.
You mean that you two are still really going to get married in Fiji? I thought that Dan's parents were paying for the whole wedding. Do you really think that they're going to throw you out of their condo but still pay for the wedding?
Wait, what? Are you serious? Dan's dad is actually the one paying for the whole wedding? But this is the first time that I'm hearing about this at all.
Well, it's true. Dan hasn't put a single cent towards this wedding at all. We were relying on his dad to cover the wedding. Dan has always had to rely on his dad in his life. In fact, I don't think that Dan would really be able to have accomplished anything without always going to his dad for help. And to be quite honest with you, that was always a bit of a turnoff.
But, I mean, I already had no idea that any of this was going on, but then there's no way that we're going to be having this wedding if that's the case.
Yeah, well, I guess this is what happens when you think you can always rely on your dad just because he's rich. I mean, Dan only had the job that he does because his dad works on the broth there.
That can't be true. Please tell me this isn't right.
No, it really is true. I was working for that company doing business with his dad, and he told me that his son could use a wife like me. Dan's dad's word for it, and that Dan was a stand-up guy, but it didn't take long for me to figure that out the truth.
So then, you got engaged to Dan because of his dad? Does his dad really have that huge of an impact on Dan's life?
More than you know, would seem, right? But anyways, it's not really my problem now. After all, you broke up the engagement and now you and Dan are legally married according to you. But I think I can take a guess that things aren't going the way that you thought they would, right?
I thought I was going to be living on the streets from now here on out.
And instead you and your husband are homeless and looks for couches to crash on.
But that isn't fair. You should have told me about all of this. You tricked me! How could you do this to me?
I really didn't do anything at all. You were the ones having the affair behind my back. You were the ones who broke up the engagement for Dan and I, thinking that his parents would be okay with it. If you two are looking for people to blame, you can only point the finger at each other. And now that you have all the detail, I think I'm going to block the both of you.
This can't be happening! No!
After that, I followed through on my word and blocked the two of them. Then I hired a lawyer to sue them for their affair and the role it played in breaking up our engagement. In the end, they didn't go to Fiji and instead spent their honeymoon looking for a place to live. They ran around for 2 weeks until they were finally able to get a room in a crappy little apartment building that I would never go near with a 10-foot pole. Although I think the reason they had to settle on it was because of my lawsuit and because Dan's father made them pay for the wedding preparations. As for me, I took the money that I got from the lawsuit and used it to move to another town. Since then, I haven't heard a single word from either of them, and I'll continue that way. Then I'll know that I've done something right. Anyways, that's the story of how I lost my fiancé but regained my freedom. Hope you like it.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.